Well, it's maybe almost funded. The Snake Lair is just sitting right at the line. Will it pass? Probably. What does it mean? I don't know. Early birds work, or maybe they don't. We'll talk about it all and more tonight on Geek Dad Live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Geek Dad Live. My name is Jay, and with me tonight, we got the wonderful, the illustrious Scotty Quip. And Quip, how are you doing tonight?
Feliz como una lombriz, pero no quiero trabajar mañana. Happy to be here. Happy as a clam. Really not looking forward to going to work tomorrow, but we're going to cast that aside for right now, and I'm looking forward to talking toys.
Amen. Amen. Tomorrow's tomorrow. We're going to savor the last bit of our weekend.
Exactly.
And talk toys.
Hallelujah.
Gare Bear's back. How are you,
back.
my friend?
I'm tired, but I'm good. Happy to be back.
Your mic is connected. I think you're off your laptop mic. You need to switch to your good mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You don't sound like the good Gary. You sound like old Gary.
I don't feel like I'm good, Jay. No, it's so weird. It says it's connected through the Rodecaster, so if it gives any issues, let me know.
Does he sound good for you, Quip? He sounds low for me.
It's you're coming in clear, but we're not getting the sultry tones.
You're not getting
turn it up a little bit.
We're not getting late night radio, Gary.
Yeah. Please. We'll figure it out. Gary, you have a second.
We'll workshop it.
Super excited to be here tonight because we got Pixel Dan's back. The man has been on every single live stream. I believe that even ones that don't even exist that I haven't heard of before. He's been on this week, and he's going to close it out tonight. And he's got to, let's bring him on. Pixel Dan. He turned into a turtle.
It's me. I spent so much time talking about turtles this week that this is what I look like now. What's up, guys?
Hello. As your camera tries to
as it tries to refocus.
Camera did not like that bit.
No. I like the bit though.
It was great.
Yes.
Almost to that camera.
There
Dan, how are you? How are you doing?
I am pretty dang great right now. I gotta be perfectly honest. It's been a long, fun but exhausting week. That's it's been an amazing mix of like stress and fun, if that makes sense. Because like you said, I've been on like every podcast and live stream that I could all week long. And it's been fun talking to everybody and having these conversations. But at the same time, you're doing that thing where you're watching the numbers and you're stressing and you're just like, are we going to make it? But it ended on a very positive because we hit that goal yesterday. And
Woo! It's going to happen. You made it.
It's going to happen. The Toys of TMNT Volume 1 has secured enough to go into the first print run. And I have all of you and everybody else to thank for that. Like, thank you guys all so much for the support I've been given this week. Like, this community came together in such an amazing way for me that like, I don't know, man, I'm so touched and like, it's awesome. It is so cool. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but like, it feels really cool that everybody like wanted to help me out and that it works so well. So thank you guys very much.
Oh, we know exactly what you've done, Dan, as far as all the great content over the years, all the positive energy you've put into the community, out into the universe. You are reaping what you have sowed, and you are getting just your return on investment for just being a good guy.
Thank you, man.
Really positive presence in the toy collecting space, and people are excited. I'm excited to have contributed in even a little tiny way as far as talking with you about it, and then even, of course, purchasing my own Encyclopedia Tertanica.
Yeah, Encyclopedia Tertanica. That's right. That's the unofficial subtitle of the book, right? I love it. Well, thank you guys very much. Seriously, it's been an awesome week, and now we just got to rally. This is the last day, so we got
the last day, right?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, honored that you're spending the last day of the book ordering period with us here tonight. Because this is a great reminder for people watching, and I assume most people know. They know now. It's today is the day, but this is your last chance, folks.
Mm-hmm.
It's now or never, as Elvis once said. I think that's an Elvis song. But we'll get into that in a little bit later. We're going to talk about something that is in a backing window right now that just can't quite finish or get across the finish line. We'll talk about that and a few other things that have come in this week. But first, I got to say hello to the chat. It is hopping as always. Let me roll back just a little bit. We've got Make Mine, Marvel Legends, Shelf Presence, Gage, Bullock, Derek, Ova, Shiny Plastic People, Mr. Ryan Clark, Sergeant Cosgrove, Neil Hunter Hyde, Will Rodriguez, E. Leo, Cardboard Galaxy, Toys at Time, Go By, Soulcraft. Did I do Mega Man? I did him again. Detroit Dave, Timbo from Limbo, Michael Miller, Alpha Magnus, Gady's Toys, Tony Taponi, the Deadheads.
Yeah.
Writers of is it just the Handsome Man?
The Handsome Man theme song. Yeah.
The Handsome Man theme song.
Handsome Man. Go get your vinyl.
It is.
Bandcamp. Go to Bandcamp. Look up the Deadheads. Get your vinyl.
I'll put a link in the description again. Yeah, go buy it, folks. Technicolor, Doc O's, Video Power Gaming, and so many more. A lot of praise, well-earned praise for Dan. Congrats.
Thank you guys.
That you made it. You made
it. Good. It's so good. It feels so good.
So we do have to talk about an elephant in the room.
The Real Geek Dad Life is here. Hey, shout out to the Real Geek Dad Life.
Real Geek Dad Life. So I was working on Friday, so I didn't see the live stream while it was happening. But I did go back and watch it. And it wasn't Pixel Dan just on the Real Geek.
Yeah. I was there for its inception.
And so one, I thought it was hilarious. Love both Hatter and Jonathan. And so I was thinking to myself, what's a good response? And so, the thing I love about Jonathan's show is it's called Nostalgia Unbox. But Jonathan doesn't actually like old toys, so there's not really nostalgia. It's all new toys.
Yeah, how can you have nostalgia for things that he always says, I don't even know about this, but it's a figure,
yeah,
right?
It's a figure. Let's check it out. And then the thing is he's gotten so hyper focused on the editing, he doesn't actually show the unboxing. So there's neither nostalgia nor unboxing on Nostalgia Unbox. So I figured maybe I could take a stab and come up with actual Nostalgia Unbox.
That's I like how you've even gone so far as to get the same tattoo as
I know. That's dedication.
That is commitment
you know how it was
to
to Photoshop
the bit.
that on my arm? It took forever.
Those glasses look good. I mean,
yeah. Anyway, but you know what though? Much like nostalgia, it doesn't have nostalgia or unbox anything. He's not a dad either, so the Real Geek Dad Life probably works better for him there anyway. But anywho, I got a tattoo and everything. Yeah. I see no visual difference.
It's the same picture.
Oh my god! John, Dan, I don't know if you know this, we literally live 5 minutes from each other, so we could theoretically do a swap at some point. We should probably, I don't know, Jonathan. We should probably figure this one out. Could be fun.
It's like a TGIF thing where he, we just start the show and he's in your chair from your room.
He's here, and then I'll go to his house, and then, but anyway, all right. Let's jump into the main topic for the night, which is actually, it's kind of talk about all of the crowd funds right now. The lead of those being the Snake Lair, which it's kind of wild that you had this early bird kind of backer thing where if you got within the first 14 days you got that skeletal Lady Slither. And so I think we all kind of assumed there would be a spike, right? So the blue line here, and again, this is the amazing Brian Brinks charts. You can find them on geekdadlife.com. But the same thing there. They had a big spike for its early bird, which I believe was the King Gray Skull, right? I think it was King Gray Skull.
Yeah.
And so we assumed there'd be a spike, and almost like exactly the same, it spiked right up to to the backer level, like when it would actually unlock or be fully backed, and then again just kind of hovered right on the line. But weirdly, it went right up to the line of 6,000 to get fully funded, and it still hasn't crossed it.
It's wild,
right?
It's wild, man. It's just like when suddenly there's less value in the playset, it's like people don't want to buy it.
Imagine that.
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. The marketing side of all of this has been one of those things that I've never been able to fully grasp, right? And maybe that's why I'm not in marketing or whatever at a major toy company. But like, I've never really understood the idea of like, here's this piece, but we're gonna take it away. Like a couple weeks into this thing while we're raising money to, you know what I mean? Like the value of the play set, like the money that you're paying, feels like it should include all of that stuff. Exactly. And when you take one of the items out of the overall package, but you're paying the same price, it makes it difficult to want to commit to something like that. So I don't know. Like, I understand that the idea is that they want to try to get as many sales as they can right out the gate. But like, if you don't make it to the goal, does that still matter that you got that many sales right out the gate? You know, it's tough. It's tough.
It's I mean, you hit the nail on the head, Dan, where it's just you took away that extra value and then it just flatlines. Versus you look at because Hasbro did the early bird thing for the first few, but now it's just they have tiers, or maybe they have like you just pay for it and you get everything. And you take a look at the Snowcat, which absolutely crushed it,
man.
Right. Just kind of had its first day spike and then just kind of hummed along. Eventually got past the $8,000 threshold to be fully funded, and then once people knew it was real, like it was going to happen, and then you had this nice big last day spike that went through all of the tiers, and then just basically like, oh well, now it has this, now it's even more worth it to back things. The price isn't changing and we're gaining more stuff,
right?
And so Dan, I think you bring up a great point. Like, if you're looking at the two models, what is better from a financial perspective? And it seems like this model is the way to go, versus like if you back here you get it, and if you don't, too bad.
And I guess the other part of it too is like, I think we talked about this last time, like these are crowd funds, yes, but these are not Kickstarters. These are not Indiegogos. These are not like independent businesses or like one person trying to make some books, or you know what I mean? Like this is a major toy company who has made an item and assigned a price tag to it. They're not like trying to get this dream off the ground to start a business, right? They're just trying to produce the next item in their toy line. So it's one of those things that it's really hard to get people to sympathize with you when you're like, well, if you want it, we got to make sure you're all going to pay for it, but also we're going to pull some of the items out of it as we're going along. You know, it makes it really hard to like be on their side when that stuff is happening. So like, that's just why I don't understand. I just don't quite get the marketing behind that. It's weird.
But clearly they want to go with it because they've done it twice now. But honestly, I just feel like maybe also here, Mattel's just not as well versed with it. They haven't had as many as Hasbro. Hasbro's done so many of them, and they have like maybe the same engine or sea legs even underneath them to like, because they've had a couple that have succeeded, like the Eternia play set. Actually, what else besides? I guess they got one ring through, right? But the second WWE ring didn't make it.
Oh yeah. Right. The next generation one went through, but the WCW one didn't go through. Right. Is that what it was?
And And then you got the Jurassic Park gate. I don't think the Jurassic
Park gate didn't make it. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep.
So I do think there's kind of a there's some clearly one of the bigs has figured it out for better or worse, and then I think maybe there's something to learn there. But Quip, what's your thoughts on kind of seeing this flat line right before the finish line?
I mean, I think it'll still get there.
Yeah.
We haven't reached the last day. There's going to be the spike. I think we all kind of agreed on the last show that this is going to fund. Yeah. I don't think that we're going to see the Python Priest. But who knows?
It's only 8,000. But yeah, if you compare this spike, it doesn't look like it'll get much of a spike. The spike happened here.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't. The spike happened during that early bird, and even then, though, see. You sang Hasbro's praises as far as them figuring out, like with the Ghostbusters thing, that you could buy different tiers, and they did something similar with the Cantina. But this current set, they went back to the old model of unlocking things. Granted, they didn't do an early bird, so I know that's really kind of the weird thing. Where as you both just mentioned, you take something out and say, now still give us the same still give us the same amount of money for less things, less plastic, right? It doesn't feel as though that price tag, which is already hard to digest for a lot of collectors, now they're going to be even more disincentivized, unless, as some people have theorized, we don't know if they will, we don't know if they won't, but will they pull a King Grayskull and say something like, well, if we get past this certain number, like maybe they'll say, hey, well, if we get to 8K, we'll include Lady Slither again, as kind of trying to put it back on the table. Because yes, they reintroduced King Grayskull during the Eternia campaign, but that was another tier that wasn't reached. So it didn't ultimately come to fruition, and that kind of upset a lot of people. I don't know that they would be willing to do that. So I don't know if anybody who couldn't get it by the 14th, I mean, if they could have already gotten it, I don't understand why they wouldn't have already gotten it.
Yeah.
So depending on where pay stubs hit or paydays hit, some people might not have just had it in hand at the moment, and they're going to buy it now still. Hopefully we're talking 80 people. There are 80 people out there.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It'll back. I have no doubts that it's going to back, but there's just this level of the Priest Pythonus, probably unlikely, right?
Yeah.
But like Jason King points out, like if you gave everybody the Lady Snake, you could have probably hit it, but it's tough. It's tough to say. Michael with a $5 super chat going a little bit conspiracy theory here. I still think these numbers are baloney. Can you imagine Mattel having a MOTU crowdfund failing right before the movie release?
Here's another thing that I don't know that I don't know if this is taken into account international sales as well. I know sometimes those will hit and like they'll jump up. I don't know.
Oh, you're right.
How that might play a factor too.
I don't know how they're counting things.
Yeah.
And that whole are those real numbers thing, like that's been a thing that goes all the way back to like MOTU Classics, right?
Yes.
We used to all debate that when they were talking about how many subscriptions needed to be sold still, or Castle Grayskull when it was going. And I don't know. I really don't know if that's something.
You never heard like something like Scott Knight like talking in the corner or something? You're like, it's true. No.
I have not personally. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it was fake or anything. But I don't know. It almost makes me wonder if there's, like with stuff like this where they're showing actual numbers, like with the subscriptions, they never showed us like numbers.
Exactly.
They had like a weird thermometer thing that kind of updated sometimes, which made that one feel a lot more fake, But like with this one, they're showing numbers. And I almost wonder if there's like a legality that says that they're not allowed to
probably
falsely,
leaked.
Yeah, I bet that could, but I don't know. I'm speculating right now. So.
I would be to the risk of faking it, like in finding it out, would be pretty bad.
Yeah, I can imagine like that sets them up for some legal action, right? If somebody, I don't. Yeah, I feel like that too. If
it funds for less, I mean, maybe they've done their own accounting, but if if it does fund and they didn't sell as many as they thought they made, like they're putting themselves in a bad financial situation. So I think that's a factor too. Probably.
True.
I don't know. Go ahead, Dan. Sorry.
I was gonna say Quip brought up another point that I didn't really think about, like the King Grayskull thing. When they made him an early bird and then decided to give him to everybody, there was a chunk of people who were upset that was no longer an exclusive item, that they they did the early bird, they got in, they got their exclusive item, and now everybody just gets it. And you know, like it or not, there are collectors out there where exclusivity matters.
Well, absolutely.
And that's what they care about, right? So like if they do the same thing with Lady Slither, they do risk the possibility of upsetting a chunk of this audience again, right? Like,
yeah,
well, now you're just going back on your word, and you told us if we bought early, we got her, and now you're just giving her to everybody again, and maybe they'd lose sales. I don't know if they'd lose a lot of sales, but
no,
I don't know, man. It's like they put themselves in a bad situation, honestly, by doing it the way they did.
I think they would definitely lose sales, but I wonder if, you know, what the balance would be by what's gained.
Sure.
Yeah. Back.
Yeah.
It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Agreed. Agreed.
But Gary, I was going to ask your opinion because I think you are an exclusive. You like the exclusivity. You like feeling like you're better than everybody else, right?
Well, yeah, I hate fishing trophies, Jay.
Well, Gary's recently been contemplating collecting Laboos, which is all about exclusivity. So.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Pixel Dan, are you clued into the Labubu situation?
I mean, I know of it, but I luckily don't. My kids haven't been tuned into it, so I haven't had to try to like get one for them.
I had to buy them for my kids this week.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Did you buy real ones or fake ones?
Well, the stress of buying real Labubus versus fake Labubus is the whole thing. I'll talk about it tonight on Geek That Life After Dark.
Oh boy. And we'll have a special guest. This guy.
You got one.
Oh.
I knew it. Dan, we were at a flea market and Gary was just looking at those Labubus longingly, like he was gonna make a decision, but he didn't.
No, I didn't get one from there. That's a different one.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Anyway.
I'm not gonna buy flea market Labubus.
Yeah.
Did you see all the people selling those outside the convention center at San Diego?
Well, because it was at Petco Park, wasn't it?
And oh, maybe, but like if you walked like towards Seaport Village, like behind the convention center, there were literally people with like folding tables set up along that sidewalk trying to sell Labubus to people walking by. It was ridiculous, man.
It's wild. That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
My next video. Labubus? What's
WTF?
Anyway, isn't it sick how you YouTube long enough and you think of your thumbnail like, oh, I don't know, that's my thumbnail.
It's dumb. I hate it. And I do it. Of
course, we all do it
so begrudgingly. I get mad all the time. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah, there you go.
So the agony faces are real.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I love some Z-Man party. Flea market Labubu should be my SLP account.
There you go.
Gaga for Labubus. Anyway, title: This Labubu situation is getting out of control. Anyway, it's if people are like, what the hell are they talking about? It's like a Mon-Chi-Chi, but kind of creepier, where the wild things are kind of thing. I don't know. It's like the new baby, but they're expensive. Yeah. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. So yeah, I think the Snake Lair will pass, and but yeah, I agree. I think kind of what the main theme here is early bird didn't quite get the worm, and maybe it's time to change the strategy in the future. But I will say it should actually get funded. And to be completely honest, I thought it was like 50-50 this thing would back. So kudos to the MOTU collectors that clearly want this thing. I mean, I don't want to like jinx it, but it probably is going to get funded. Which with something with no nostalgia, probably overpriced, definitely overpriced. But it's a pretty cool looking set that people voted for in that fan vote. So, you know, and so kudos to the people that bought it. Kudos to the Mattel team that went back to the drawing board to actually make this thing more aligned with what people wanted.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. I want to give all the credit in the world to them for doing that.
Yeah.
Even. I still think that's incredible.
Yeah.
So like good on them for listening and
Yeah.
redoing it. And
Yep.
yeah, it's the marketing part of it that I'm confused by, not the actual design process
Exactly.
and all the people that worked real hard to make the thing. Like they all did a great job.
Yep.
I saw somebody in the chat say it.
What's
Crazy idea. What if they just like threw in Keklar all of a sudden? What if Keklar makes this grand return as like a bonus?
That would be interesting.
Keklar run-in on the Snake Lair. Like
it's Keklar.
It's got
from the rafters.
Gotta be Keklar.
They gotta lower him from the rafters and sing. With a new bat.
Well, I mean, they threw in the Snorse, so the Snorse is happening.
Yeah. Chimera.
Along
right?
with the Snorse.
Oh no, wait, sorry. I decided we're calling him Chimera because
Yes.
everybody's got to say it wrong like me. I've decided that's Chimera.
A
You know,
Snorse
I
is a
like
Say it
Snorse.
wrong.
Stick to your guns, Dan. Stick to
Yeah,
your
that's his name,
do.
guys. It's Chimera. Cool it with the Chimera stuff.
Cool idea for oh my goodness, because it's 50th anniversary. Do a glittery version called a Shimera for
Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying
go.
it's like you could do that for She-Ra. Like it would be like a Shimera.
Oh,
Like, I don't
dude,
know.
that's
Just
the Etherian
spitball. There
version.
we go.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh my.
You already have the tooling done. Reusing tooling, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Crystal Chimera. Yes.
yes.
I love it. Let's see. Shelf Present gifted 5 GDL family memberships. Welcome to our newest members.
I got family.
Welcome to the GDL family. And did we do that last week, Dan? I don't know if you've heard that one before. Maybe
I don't think so.
Wow, Mattel, pay this man. Oh my goodness. All right. But actually, let's look at the last of these 3 non-horsemen. We've got the Republic Gunship, which is kind of hanging out as the third wheel. The Snowcat's done, right? So, and the Snake Lair's right there. But looking at the Republic Gunship, it's still trending a little bit better than the original sail barge. But it's kind of just humming along. But like, it's kind of doing not. I mean, actually, it's about doing what it has been doing. It's nothing worse or better. Any thoughts on how the old gunship is doing? I don't know, Dan. Do you collect TVC at all? Any Star Wars? Where are you on the Star Wars front?
No. I'm pretty much out on all Star Wars at this point. And it's just like I just made a choice at some point that I was like, I'm out, I'm done. You know, like Star Wars was such a big passion of mine for collecting for such a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I'm thinking about the stuff I love the most from Star Wars, it's like the vintage Kenner stuff.
Yeah.
And even the 95 Power of the Force stuff, because I'm nostalgic for that weirdo era. But like I just got to a point where like, I don't know, Black Series, I just felt like it wasn't giving me what I wanted out of it. And I sold all my Black Series figures. So I'm out. I don't have any of the TVC either. So I'm just, they're gone. The Gunship is an interesting one because just thinking about the reaction to it, like at the con, like hearing people talk about it, like, you know, they had the little teaser pile of sand out for a day or two or whatever, and I just kept hearing everybody say it was going to be a sand crawler. And I just, it makes me go, how was this not a sand crawler? Like how, like it just, like if that's what everybody was assuming it was going to be, clearly that's something everybody was hoping to see, right? And
I heard people were even like hoarding Jawas, like Jawas on eBay. Like people were buying them up because they were thinking, hey, maybe I can corner the market. These are going to become more valuable once the sand crawler comes out. But
the great Jawa boom of 2025.
Yeah, that's what happened when they had that cantina. All the old Cantina aliens started skyrocketing
Yeah.
that hadn't gotten recent re-releases. Like
Yeah.
people were going back and buying like Power of the Force era, Power of the Jedi era Cantina aliens because of the Cantina coming out. But like, yeah, I just know like when they revealed that gunship, like you just kind of felt that like, like it, like literally that's the way everybody was kind of reacting to it in person. And it just really feels like, yeah, they hate sand. I don't know. It kind of feels like a swing and a miss, to be honest. It feels like they didn't quite go the direction people were expecting, and that could speak doom for the.
It may very well, and it is something I kind of give them credit for. Like clearly, original trilogy has the juice, right? Like the Sandcrawler. If it was a Sandcrawler, if it was a Death Star, if it was anything original trilogy that was cool and big, I think it would be fine. Yeah. But they have like the Ghost. The Ghost is a new type of vehicle, right? It's from Star Wars Rebels and then into Ahsoka. But you had the Ahsoka show. Was it right? Was it during or before? It was.
I want to say it was during. Ahsoka had it. They had at least teased it at that point. I think it may have been out, but she had already popped up in The Mandalorian, so you knew where they were going.
You knew the show was coming, so maybe that had some juice to it.
Yeah.
Well, I think though also like the Ghost did have a couple things going for it in the sense that like Rebels was kind of like a really well-liked series, right? Yeah. Like people really clicked with that one. That was a show that got very positive buzz. And it was a ship that we've never had before as a toy. And Star Wars collectors like their ships, right?
Yep.
The Republic Gunship has had multiple versions over the years. And I don't know this for sure because I'm not like paying a ton of attention, but a lot of the comments I've read had said things like this isn't too much bigger or too much different than what we've already got, but the price is way higher. And I think that's part of the problem. It's not something that's brand new or something that people have been begging for, like a Sandcrawler. Like it's a cool looking
toy.
Great. Don't get me wrong. It looks great. It's just, it's not really fitting that hole, right? That people have in their collection.
An actual hole in their display, right? Trying to fill now, and because you have options that are cheaper that could fill that space. I do want to put in this. This is a really cool graphic that I saw that I believe was done by the Star Wars _toy collector on Instagram. And they put together this nice kind of chart that broke it all down. Exactly
what I was just talking about. Yeah.
Okay, you saw it too. Okay.
Well, I mean, this is what people keep saying. Like the right here, exactly. Yeah.
So you've had a few. The most recent, which was the 2013 TVC, is probably the most comparable to the HasLab that's out there right now. Is originally $120. Used, meaning just open, is around $444, and then brand new, like new in box, $659. But all the other releases are coming in, well under for the most part, from what the HasLab is now. And to your point, Dan, like there is this, if you have a cheaper option to get that ship in your collection, and I think that's the tough spot that they're in.
Yeah.
And I wonder if there was something with the timing too. Not saying so. One, this is already going to be a factor, but we just had the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, right? And so if they had timed it more with the Revenge of the Sith being in big screens where there was a little bit more hype, maybe. I mean, I also understand this being their like a big reveal for Comic-Con that, hey, you're going to get to purchase this afterwards. But yeah, and then hold on, I thought I just highlighted shelf presence actually makes a really good point too with the Ghost, where it was also kind of a one and done where you got the Ghost, which is the main ship, and then you got a bunch of the main characters.
I got the Rebels from like almost. Yeah,
you got like all of them except I think you may have gotten all. Did you get the whole crew?
Chopper. I don't think you got Chopper or but we had Chopper already, and and maybe Sabine. I don't think Sabine was a separate release.
But you could still get those. Like you could basically, you got the bulk of it and then hunt down 2 other figures and you're done with your Rebels collection. Whereas this, you've got other gunships that'll work for cheaper, as we just went over. Of all the crowdfunds, this is the one that I think might not be long for this world. I don't know. Maybe it does. I'm not wishing that on anybody. If anybody wants this, I hope that they're able to get the sort of support and the backing of this figure. There's no reason for me to say, boo, this ship shouldn't exist. But it seems like a long shot at this point to me. But maybe weirder things have happened.
Chopper and Sabine were that separate 2-pack. Oh, Attack Peter's in the chat. Good to see you. Good evening, gang.
Yo, Peter.
Yes, damn.
Thanks, buddy.
Man of the people, Attack Peter. We do have a super chat here. $5. Jimmy Seals, Pixel Dan. How far do you think Playmates will go with the TMNT reissues? Do you think all of the characters will be released? And they probably think in Scratch or what's his name?
I don't think everything will be, because do you know how much is in that original toy line? They ain't gonna do that. So at Toy Fair this year, they showed off a bunch of the new reissues that are coming out. Well, we haven't seen yet. So they should be coming, because it was like Snakeface and Chrome Dome, and like some of them were like Snakeface is kind of like a tougher to get vintage one, and he's getting a reissue. And there was several of them. I think Muckman was in there, and the thing about them that was interesting to me, and like we couldn't show it, so we can't really talk about it a whole lot, but they had a bunch of the new figures on display for the new season of the Mutant Mayhem cartoon, which introduces a whole bunch of those old mutants in the new series.
Really?
And it kind of seems like they're doing reissues of the vintage figures for every character that's appearing in the new Mutant Mayhem show.
See, that's clever.
Just throwing that out there.
That is very clever.
As you start seeing those revealed, I think you'll start getting it. You'll start seeing. So I don't think they'll do everybody. If you're thinking about something like Scratch, I think it's a matter of time before they reissue Scratch. They've been teasing it themselves on their own social media. Did you see that? Like they put up a weird post.
Was it on
like
Instagram?
on Instagram and Facebook, like
really?
Showing Scratch and taunting how expensive he is on the aftermarket. And I was like, what are you doing, Playmates? Like, this is a weird thing to post about. So
I'll be curious to see which direction they go with the packaging on Scratch, because Scratch was one of the later ones that came out on the blue card back that had the 4 turtle heads.
Turtles. Yeah.
So are we going to get potentially new art, a brickback Scratch? Who knows, to go with the classic collection? Or are they going to, for the later figures, just kind of default to either like the purple or the blue for Scratch? And some of the
that's going to be interesting to see.
Who knows?
It'll be interesting.
But it'd be nice to have one in scale, though. Like, I'm not going to pay the aftermarket price.
I was going to say
that guy's too large, so it's like, it'll be nice to have one as they were.
He's a tricky one in the sense of like his accessories are very expensive.
Yeah.
And if you get a reissue of Scratch with those accessories, like that's
like, say you have just the figure, you get the new accessory.
I know that's a little tricky to me. Like that, I hope they mark those or something because the Turtles community will not be happy if there's like a bunch of brand new jailbirds floating around out there that you can't identify as like not being vintage.
Yeah, I would be shocked if they didn't do some change to it.
For the most part, you can kind of feel the difference. Sorry, Gary, go ahead.
No, do they currently differentiate them at all with the re-releases?
So a lot of the times the colors are slightly different. Like they're not quite the same, and they do feel different. Like Quip was saying, like I think most people can tell by like holding them or looking at them that they're not the same. But the figures themselves, you can definitely tell, because not only is the deco usually different, but they do put the 2025 Viacom stamp on the back of them, right? So like they have a modern date, but I don't know if they put dates on the accessories. So that's where it's going to get tricky with somebody like Scratch. Like people pay hundreds of dollars just for like one of his accessories. You know what I mean? Like
that's where you're gonna need, I don't know, like a book that has all the accessories that you can, that's got zoomed in pictures that, if you're considering buying something on the aftermarket, you're like, wait a minute, that yellow's slightly off. If only somebody had made a book.
Someone has made a book.
That's
that's right.
Wow.
The Toys of TMNT. I'm fine with them doing it. Just as long as they make it easy to tell the difference, which they generally have. One of my great toy collecting regrets is I had an opportunity. There's a a toy store here called Cro-Mag Toys. It's like right near my house.
Oh yeah.
Oh, have you been there?
Mm-hmm. I've never been there, but
Oh,
they're always at a lot of conventions I go to, and I've bought off their website.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's right by my house, which is a dangerous thing. But usually they'll text me or something like, "Hey Jay, we just got this collection and we haven't put it up yet. Do you want to come check it out?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I do." So I drive over there, and one time they had this huge Turtles collection, and it was all sealed stuff. So like a sealed Technodrome, sealed everything really. And so I bought the Technodrome, I bought the party wagon, all sealed, like really minty. And they weren't as expensive back then. So I think I got the Technodrome for like $300 and the party wagon for like $100 sealed. And later sold that for $3,000. But they had scratch mint on card, and I think they were going to sell it to me for $500, and I didn't do it.
Oh man, yeah, you should have probably because the loose figure alone goes for $800 to $1,000 these days. Yep. So carded for $500, that was a deal. That was a deal.
I think I saw the picture of me holding it in my hand. I was like, can I take a picture with it? At least I said I held it.
I want something to cry at later.
Yeah. Don't worry, we've all been there. We've all done it. Like
cranks up Nickelback as he holds it. Look at this photograph.
I was so dumb. I can't believe I didn't buy that car.
Can't believe I didn't buy Scratch.
I was just on vacation in Wilmington, and there was a comic book store there. I went in, and they had some like loose Turtles figures and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, we have some more figures in the back if you want to go check them out." And I was like, "Nah, I'm a little tight for time. I don't want to." Cut to like Thursday, 5 days later, I'm at Toys R Us, and I'm talking to this guy, and we're talking about Turtles, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I just bought a scratch from that comic book shop on Saturday evening," and I was like, "Oh my god!" He paid like $100 for it. Dude.
Oh man!
I didn't take a picture, but I did cry in Toys R Us. So.
Look at that! Look at your.
It has a little bending up here, but still really nice.
Really
unpunched.
Card. Look at all those accessories. He's got a little buddy character. He's got Jailbird. It's awesome.
Jailbird. Yeah.
Jailbird is cool too.
Yeah.
A little flipping his coin.
Yeah. It was back up against the wall, flipping his coin. He's fun.
If they re-release him, I hope they get that green eye color like spot on.
Oh man. They've struggled with Raphael's skin color quite a bit.
That's basically Goosebumps green.
Look at that. $3.99 at Kmart. 1993.
Yeah. Anyway, you live and you learn, you regret.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's the ones that got away. We have another special guest. First time on the show, a legendary individual, founder of so many great things, including PowerCon, among many others. Also part of this project. Val Staples, welcome to the show.
When you said legendary, I was trying to figure out who you were talking about because I was Well, thank you for having me on.
Welcome, buddy.
I think it's a little unfair. You're here at Dan's been all over the place, and here you show up at the very end. It's already successful. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations.
Sorry.
By the way, congratulations.
Yeah, that's what I was doing this whole time. I was out there buying a lot of copies to push us over the edge.
Oh, is that what you did? Okay. And I was thinking all these guys. I guess you're the one.
But that's kind of genius because again, the collectors who treasure exclusivity, right? You buy a bunch of the special editions, which aren't going to be available after today, definitely. Well, and then as people get FOMO, as they start to be like Deliver and Jay and Gary and I were, we got our books. Then people are going to go, oh man, I wish I bought it. And then boom, you get to pay off your HasLabs.
Gotta buy low, sell high, man. That's how it works.
MOTU fans rejoice. Yeah.
I know it's not easy, but PowerCon, especially the Columbus PowerCon, such a great show. I know you paired up with Atlanta Toylanta, which is great. But hopefully, is another PowerCon on the horizon?
Hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully, yeah. I've been I've had some hurdles that have held that up. So yeah.
Well, once this book is done, then we'll just do another campaign to like do whatever you gotta do to make PowerCon happen.
Yeah, now you got to go on the press tour. For
Yeah,
PowerCon.
exactly.
Oh God.
Go on every stream.
No, it's definitely like to have it back. We were supposed to do it last year. That didn't happen. Supposed to do it this year. It didn't happen. So,
26 is our year. It's our year. But anyway, let's talk about the book. Today is the last day. I'm gonna put a link in the chat, folks. There's also in the description as well. So and both Dan and Val, like, what if somebody at this point has been on the fence, toysoftmnt.com, if you just want to type it into your web browser, like if someone's on the fence, like what's the why should they back it today?
Well, the biggest thing is if you're at all interested in that snazzy special edition that we talked about, which has got the faux leather like green cover with the embossed silver deco and the
the Holy Bible handy.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Hold on. The Holy Turtle Bible. If you want the Holy Turtle Bible with these beautiful, look at that, vac metalized pages, what I keep calling them, the silver gilded page edges. It's not vac metal. Like, Val's getting mad at me. Don't tell people it's vac metalized. Silver gilded edges. See it shiny.
Actually, the edges are painted with melted down chrome dome and Rocksteady and Bebop action figures. That's they painted. Yeah, that's
so that special edition is only available through today because the special edition is a made to order. It was a pre-order incentive kind of thing. So if you want that one, you got to get it today for sure. Same goes for that amazing variant guide written by our friend John Coleman, which we talked about on the last show. This one is like an add-on to the book, where if you're somebody who wants a good checklist of all the variations of these figures and their packaging, this is like it's a list type book, black and white, but it lists out in detail what all those variations are. It does have some full color pages in the middle showing cardback variations. This one is also made to order. So if you want this add-on, today is the day to grab it. But most importantly, the standard edition book. If you pre-order it, you're securing your copy because we're doing the print run. And if we sell out, man. It's like, then that'll be a whole different discussion on it if we can go into print again, right?
Yeah.
So if you are at all interested in this book, I would highly suggest pre-ordering it before we close off these pre-orders.
Yeah. And there's people like asking, will it, can you open it a little bit longer? Can you do it longer? And I'll talk to you about why that's difficult. We have to get our assets to the printer, and this is being, printed overseas through, a company that we work with in the United States that brokers it. And we have to have the deliverables to them, which is, the contents of the book in a couple of months. So it's like, well, then why do you have to end your pre-orders now? It's kind of like when you work with a lot of different businesses, like, you have to secure your line time ahead of time. You have to be able to give them enough time to order the materials they need and make sure everything's in stock. So it's not like you can't run the pre-orders right up until the time that you go into production. You have to cut it off early. So you have to secure your quote ahead of time. And on top of that, we need to lock in a quote because the material costs are constantly changing, like they're constantly going up. So if we can get a quote locked in, then they have to honor that, as the time moves forward. So it's one of those things where we have to get it in there. And we have a little bit of wiggle room on the regular edition, not much. So, maybe if Dan's feeling generous, maybe, we'll add a little bit more time to that. I don't know. It's up to him.
Oh, but you're putting this on me. We're gonna.
Yeah, I am. No, it's both of our decisions. I'm just making Dan the bad guy. We'll talk about it, but it's like that one. We have a few more copies. Well, a decent number more being printed, so the cost per unit's a little bit cheaper. So we have some wiggle room there where we can take the risk on doing a little bit of an overage. But with the special edition and the variant cover, there's far fewer of those, and the price point's way higher. So we can't take the risk of, oh, let's print 50 more of them or something like that. It's just, the margins are just too small. We can't do it.
Yeah. Plus, I think it's good to like kind of stick to what we've been saying too. Like we've been telling everybody, like this is the cutoff for the special edition and the variant guide, and they are made to order. So like I want to honor that, and I know I did my best to make sure like to give a lot of time for this. So and
you did.
I hope
honestly, if anybody doesn't know by this point after all the campaigning we've done, I don't know what else you could do, to be completely honest. Maybe take out ads. And were you in Toy Collector Magazine? Blake's here. Do we have an article in Toy Collector? Maybe, I don't know.
There is the new issue of Toy Collector Magazine highlights this book and advertises it, which is out now. So like, yes,
I got it in the mail. I haven't opened it yet.
Yeah. So.
Nice.
So yeah, Blake.
Wait, Dan, you got Blake to talk about the book and the magazine?
Yeah.
Man, dude, he told me he would only do it if I paid him $3,000.
Well,
what's going on here?
$4,000.
Hold on.
So.
There's the Blake and Dan rate, or the Blake and Val rate. There's different costs.
Blake's awesome. He's a heck of a guy. I love what he's been doing with that magazine. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Just known Blake a long time, and so like just the work he's put into it and the success that it's had. Like it's in Walmart and stuff. Like it's a legit magazine that you just get in a newsstand. It's so freaking cool.
So cool. Yeah. It's so cool.
That is awesome.
All right. So links here in the chat. There's a couple questions here that people had that I did want to plus in.
Please do.
Let's see. Yeah, and people get your questions in, and we'll try to get them answered. Alston Troy, it's not a question so much. So back this, or Pixel Dan will come to your house as a wrestling persona and print your MOTU classic.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
I thought Allison Troy was going to say he'll snap your spine like an hernia track.
Yeah.
Love this from Paul Galliano. Hotel nightstands be like this copy of Encyclopedia Britannica here by the Gideon.
I gotta start doing that. Yeah. We're gonna start placing this in the all the hotels.
Probably get a little more readership. But Justin Moen, will the special edition have like a red cloth bookmark that some books and Bibles have, like a bookmark kind of thingy?
Green ribbon bookmark.
Nice.
Okay, green ribbon bookmark. Very nice.
Did we talk on the last show about the binding colors too?
You did not. Well, you talked about that on the real Geek Dad Live.
Oh, you're right. I already talked about it on the real Geek Dad Live. So,
no, bring it up. Bring it up here then.
Yeah, so it's got a green ribbon, which I think I was wrong about that on some of the episodes I was on, but it's a green ribbon, like it's actually in the sample here. But also, like, one of the cool things is like the little binding ribbons at the top of the book. So one of the binding ribbons.
See, this is what happens when we let Dan talk about printing terminology. He's like,
yeah. What's this called, Val? What's it called?
It's called an end band.
End band. Okay. So the end band. Thank you.
I like what Dan called it.
Chimera. Okay.
Chimera.
Yeah. Not chimera. The end band is red and orange on one end and blue and purple on the other end. So just some extra fun that we did on the book. It's really
hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah. That's very cool.
I got it sitting over here.
Oh, yes.
The real one?
Wait, the real?
Yeah.
The real Geek Dad Life.
Dan has pictures he doesn't want to share with anybody, I guess.
I didn't know that was pictures I could just be throwing on the internet.
Of course you can. Of course you can. It's your book.
Well,
why can't you show pictures of your book stuff?
Okay, that's a fair point, but
you got to stare at the ceiling for just a moment. Sorry.
That's fine. Dan's he's a Midwesterner. He's too nice. He doesn't want to step anybody's toes or anything.
All right. How do I flip this? Like this? I can't flip it.
Just like hold it up next to you or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to find good lights.
Watch that light behind you, though.
Yeah. We need to invest it in like a webcam holder or something for Val.
Oh, I see. All right.
I like this. It's like
let's see if this shows. All right, this is the top one.
Ooh, okay.
It's all blurry.
No, pull it back to your face. It's focusing on your face.
There we go.
Oh yeah. See,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's like
Gonna
it's
light it up a little bit better
Yeah.
here.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's that, and then there's the purple and blue one.
Ooh.
Very
It's so
nice.
cool. It's
That's gonna
so
pop
cool.
too.
I like
Wow, I
it.
look old.
We all
We all do.
Wow. Wow.
Extreme close up. Whoa.
Whoa.
So
Very
it was
nice.
cool. Like Dan and I got to do all types of stuff with this. We got to pull out more junk here.
Oh.
We got to like try
Sure.
different ribbon types to see like what we like for the bookmark and stuff, you know.
I like
And
that
did
cat tower.
you know? There's a cat tree behind me in case you guys like cats.
We love
Pro
cats.
cat. We're very pro cat here.
Pro
Scratch
cat
the
pump.
cat. Scratch the cat.
Dan, did you show them an example of the mailer by chance?
No, I did not show the mailer. Yeah.
Oh,
We
why
talked
can I
about
not?
it, and I never
Let's
Show
see.
it.
All right. So I gotta.
Very popping this stuff, just pulling out of the bag.
Yeah, this is gonna be sloppy. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right, so I gotta cover this label. I've got some sensitive info on it, but is it showing?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right.
Okay.
So there's the mailer.
Cool.
What am I doing wrong here? All right, there we go.
Yeah, you just got it vertical. That's fine.
And then there's it opened up. So it's a real stiff cardboard. And it has another copy of the book. Unfortunately, this one doesn't say Holy Bible on it.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
That's like what the standard edition will be right there, right?
yeah,
Okay.
this one's got the actual like paper stock in it. I wish I had a okay, we got an assistant over here. Copy of the He-Man, but this is thicker than the toy guide, the He-Man, because the type of paper I think Dan's talked about it is a nicer, thicker quality paper. And they've got the headbands in as an example, headband and tailband for the end bands. So,
Hell yeah.
so that's about the best I can do on that. Sorry,
You did
No, that's
great.
great. That's
Very
awesome.
cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Alert.
but it's,
Yeah, look at
It's a
everybody's
nice
freaking out about the cat.
it's a what?
The chat's happy about the cat.
Well, he wanted to chip in over there. So
Yeah.
But let's see, and then some other. Oh, this is fun. Can someone give me a fair price on the future once they are sold out?
It's for my kid.
For my kid.
It's for my
It's
son.
for Christmas.
For my son.
Yeah.
And Brian Brink, master of the charts, what would be included in volume 2? Like, what have you already mapped that out, or
Yes.
how's that looking?
Yes. So just to give you a peek forward, right? Because that's obviously what we got to work on. Once we wrap this up, that's what we'll be diving head first into. But we have been doing all the photography and everything already this whole time. So
Oh wow, okay.
volume 2 is 94 through 98. Because it's actually going to include Next Mutation in with it. So
Ooh,
like
nice.
because Next Mutation really butted right up with the vintage line and only lasted that 1 year, it just made sense to lump it all together. And I think we're even going to lump in some of those 1999 KB Toy Store reissues also as like the ending of the book, because that was when they really started reissuing. That was the 3 for $10 stuff, right? At KB,
I love those.
where it's just a lot of the same figures on new card backs, but there are some slight differences with some of the reissues. So it's worth mentioning, and it's a great way to close out the vintage toy line with that. So between volume 1 and volume 2, you'll have the whole run of the original toy line, and then if we go forward from there, time will tell. We'll see what will gauge the interest to see if we keep going further past that. One of the other things, I'll throw this out too. One of the other things I'm really excited about with volume 2, all of the micro mutants are in there.
oh god,
Oh, yeah, Val's getting flashbacks already because they were.
I didn't have to set them up. Thankfully, that wasn't me.
Yeah, the photography was rough on all that. It took us a long time, but we photographed every single micro mutant set already. We've got everything, and it's going to be so cool seeing those all like captured in a book, showing all the accessories, all the little tiny figures and their weapons and their action features, because there's nothing that really documents all of that.
Yeah,
So
the amount of time.
Only a madman would do it. So
Yeah.
Yeah, those were a Pixel Dan John Coleman production. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
that was not
absolutely.
a Val Staples production. I sat back and watched.
The amount of time that I've wasted Googling those things, man. Like, if I'd just known, I could wait and get that in the future book. So
amazing.
Yeah,
I love it.
All right, so last chance, folks, on the East Coast. Does it close at 12 tonight, or like when is the cutoff?
12 Eastern, but I don't know. Dan and I'll talk. We might let it ride. It's not like they're going to get the quote from us at midnight. We just tried to establish a time that was, because it's like if you let it ride through the early hours, most people are asleep, so it doesn't really make much of a difference. That's why the people close it at that time when people are going to bed. 12 midnight Eastern, 9 p.m. Pacific, because the majority of the audience, or sorry, the buying audience is the United States. No offense to international fans, it's just usually how it is for this product since it's coming out of the United States for shipping. But I don't know. We might let it just run until the morning and close off because we have to submit the the numbers tomorrow. So.
Well, the only way to make sure is to get it within the next couple hours. So get your orders in, folks. It is now. It's now or never. So we got links in the chat. We got links in the description, or just toysofTMNT.com. Val, Dan, congrats on
Thank
this thing making
it. Thank you.
I think it's to put it again, it's one thing to have like another publisher making it for you. Like, you put your necks out there to make this thing, self-publish it, and can't be more happier for you that it's made it. And so, folks, if you've wanted it, it's now or never. Get it. And can't wait for volume 2. All right. Just a couple other quick things. It is turtle related.
Okay.
Yes.
I believe it was your favorite thing at Comic-Con, or it was one of your favorite things at Comic-Con. It was the Garfield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boss fights doing it now. How crazy is that?
So we had a NECA version and now a boss fight version. But I gotta be honest, boss fight has me at the Halloween special.
Yes, 100%. I love that Halloween special.
Same.
So I got so hyped when I saw this.
Yeah, me too.
I like that. The pirate guy or whatever, that voice. It's like they got James Earl Jones Jr. or something. That voice like rings in my brain. But these look really cool. I'm here for it. Gary, you're one of the biggest Garfield fans I know. What does this mean to you?
Why would you say that, Jay? I am. I often lament that my name is not short for Garfield. But like, I'm super excited about this. I've been waiting for the 3 boss fight figures, the Garfield, Odie, and Nermal, to go on sale. And I did not think that we'd be getting more from boss fight this soon, but here we are. Mm-hmm. They also have, no one talks about it, but they have a 1-to-1 scale Garfield. That's like $200 that you can just sit on the floor.
Wait.
It's a cat. I've never heard of that.
1-to-1 Garfield.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was at Comic-Con last year in the Diamond.
Oh, okay. I do remember this. Yeah.
It's like a full size, cat-sized Garfield.
Wow.
Is this available?
It should be soon, if not now.
It looks like it pre-order. Yeah, if you go back to the other stream. Yeah. Q4 2025. Okay.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, that's about the price of the giant Super 7, like the larger ones, like the
I got the
Pinocchio. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a gift.
You could get a couple of Ninja Turtle books and variant guides for the same price. Just saying. Pre-orders close today.
Better ways to spend your money, Jay. That's what my wife tells me every single day.
But yeah, like regarding this, I think that this is super cool. I love that the NECA one also exists because it's much more toony in its vibe. Like I think this is more my speed because I haven't been picking up the NECA toony turtles or anything like that. But it is funny how similar both of them are in terms of accessories and additional characters.
It's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, they just pulled everything out of that little comic strip. I mean, it's just that little strip and the stack of pizzas and the Odie with the turtle shell head.
Slicer.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And then like I just showed, like this is the third that we've gotten of Garfello. You know,
2025.
In 2025. What a great year.
The year of Garfello.
Well, Nickelodeon owns Garfield now too, so clearly they're just like, here we go. Hey, who likes Garfield like Ninja Turtles? Let's go, and that's how Nickelodeon does stuff.
I didn't realize he sold Garfield.
Yep. Viacom owns it.
Viacom right there at the bottom. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. He's older now. Like time to sell out and just chill, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I think he's still writing the strips to this day, or someone in his family at the very least. But yeah, the TV show rights and all that belong to Viacom.
John makes a good point. We need a RGB Venkman Garfield mashup figure.
That'd be cool.
Lorenzo Music famously voiced both.
Yep.
And Bill Murray.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. They're not bad. And then
I just want to know how we get Christmas special figures now, because the Christmas special is one of my all-time favorite Christmas.
They're coming.
So.
They have to be coming. We got Halloween.
I want the secondary characters. Like I want Grandma. Like I want like the rocking chair and Garfield on her lap, and then like the box of like it's just such a beautiful scene. It makes me cry.
What about the Barnyard Pals, like and Friends?
And Friends, hell yeah. Like I need it all. So like this is cool, boss fight. It's cool. But you got time. Start giving me more characters.
More characters. Just the same old over and over again.
Right. Just like it's
those Happy Acres characters are very toyetic. I could see them working super well.
Yeah.
Are you being facetious or are you genuine, Gary?
I'm being genuine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were like making a joke or something.
No.
I don't know how to.
I know that's normally what I do, but I'm being sincere. When I talk about Garfield, I don't joke, Jay.
See, Garfield is serious business. Come on.
I never joke with Garfield, Jay. How dare you? Also, U.S. Acres.
U.S. Acres. Sorry. Yes.
Oh.
Wow.
I messed up.
And then this is for you, Quip.
No. Stop. Just.
So, I don't know if you saw, but Quip.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm not.
Gambit and his.
He left.
Damn. That intense.
These figures.
He hates this ab crunch cut.
It does look weird. It does look weird. Yeah.
Val, how about you? Are you a fan of this ab crunch?
It's why they wouldn't just do a socket joint there. I don't know. Like it's just. I mean, I know they have to work with the buck system they have, but like, I'm just kind of curious who was going through this and doing, proofing it and thinking, yeah, that works. I don't know.
It's so weird on the shirtless body. It just looks.
Well, just imagine when he's bent over, how strange that's going to look with his body.
So at Comic-Con, they actually showed it. This is why this is my worst figure, like in show and Comic-Con. But if you look at the promotional photos, when they bend him forward, they block it with his arm. Like there you go. See how they blocked it? They know how bad. They know what they did.
They know what they did.
Well, because I mean, we talked about this before, but they reused the the starting lineup basketball buck that they had. But the thing is like there is a famous, from the first season, this kind of crop top shirt thing that everybody loves. You could just put a soft goods crop top shirt, and it probably would have covered it up a little bit.
Easy.
Still left his midriff,
But they give her a soft goods crop top, and then they're just like, no, you get all of this.
Yeah.
I don't know, D-level effort. I don't know.
Well,
It's
it's not to give away a toy haul, but I just got the Jada Toys Vega figure, and his chest or whatever, his shirtlessness looks so much better than this. It's just, this is so
Just a weird choice.
weird. Yeah.
And the only reason this really does upset me is because we've seen some of the work that the Marvel Legends team has put out, and we know what Hasbro is capable of.
Sure.
And so it's just like when I have conversations with my daughter of, I just want you to do your best. I know what you're capable of, so just do it. Don't phone it in. If you're gonna phone it in, then just don't do it at all, right?
What you're saying is, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Exactly. This is Geek. This is the dad part of Geek Dad Life.
No, I love it. I love it. But yeah, I think that's it. Val, Dan, anything that you're collecting right now? Anything that's kind of the top of your mind?
Oh gosh, collection wise, no.
Yeah.
You know what I just found today? Have you guys seen? I don't even collect these a lot, but every now and then there's one that grabs my attention. I grab it. Have you seen the Hot Wheels car that has the Magic 8-Ball on it?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it. Hold on.
Please do.
Hold on.
I love Hot Wheels. This is
Hot Wheels has been doing a lot of movie cars. Like I've noticed, like Batmobile. Well,
Yeah.
I mean Batmobile, it's been out there, but they're doing a lot. I'm seeing a lot more movie cars on the shelves from Hot Wheels. Yeah.
Oh,
Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
That is cool.
Magic 8-Ball, right?
Do you actually
then-
shake it up and like look at the bottom of it?
Well-
or...
Whoa!
Whoa!
No way!
Wow.
Yeah. There's no liquid in it, but it's like
Okay,
they made the little window blue, and it's got a little
Yeah.
dice in there that rolls around and shows you the answers.
that's awesome.
Too cool.
I saw it at Walmart, and I'm like, yeah, that's coming home. That's just too cool. Not to,
I
love
need that now.
It's so cool. So there you go.
wow.
It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a hot
Nice.
pickup right there. I need it.
Hot pickup. And it's like $1. So
I know, right?
you can't go wrong with a
Doesn't hurt
dollar.
at all.
That's like 2 toys for $1.
Yeah.
You're right. It's a 2-in-1. You can
Yeah.
imagine.
It's an 8-ball and a car. I can do both things.
Pretty sure that's a movie, 8-Ball in a car. But anyway, again, Dan, congrats. Super
Thank
excited
you.
for you.
Thank you. And Val too. Both of us.
And Val.
Yeah. Both of us.
And yeah, I guess this is the last time we'll see you guys. You guys gotta finish the book now. I
Never
guess, right?
again. You'll never see us again. Now we fade into the sunset, and yeah, that's it. And then a book will magically appear in your homes. And yes, now is the time. Like that's the thing. Like it's awesome getting the news, and it's exciting that we got over that hurdle. And it's like I can't stress enough like how grateful I am for the support on this project. But as you just mentioned, now the real work begins, because we've been working real hard on this for several years, but now it's time to wrap it up and make sure that it is ready to be sent to the printer so that you guys can get the best possible book that we can give you. So that's where we go now. That's what's next.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
our
I was
timeline that we're thinking, or like till like from this point to like when they start showing up. What's our timeline? Do we think?
Oh, for when they ship?
Yeah, like, or what were they
So,
saying would be it?
Spring 2026 is what we're put.
any time between March 21st and June 21st. So yeah, it's a big window, but it just depends on making sure everything clears customs and they get everything done. And plus, we're running into the Chinese New Year as well. After our holidays, which will delay things a little bit. So all that's going on. And I was going to add something too. Like I told Dan I wasn't going to tell him I was going to say this because I wanted a genuine reaction out of him. But he answered a couple people online, and they asked him, "Hey, will you have this also at conventions to sell?" And he's like, "Yes," because he was so excited. He just said yes. And there's a caveat to that, because Dan has to go into pocket He didn't tell anybody this. To buy copies to take to conventions. And the issue is the fewer we sell, the more expensive the copies are, which limits the number that Dan can have to have at conventions. So the kind of weird thing about it is the more we sell in this pre-sale, the more likely Dan is to have more copies to take around to different conventions. Because, you know, I love Dan, but he doesn't have that many Porsches that he can sell to, you know, pay for a bunch of books.
Some Hot Wheel
You know?
Wait,
Well, I know everybody
right
think. Well, yeah, that's one. I mean, I know everybody thinks that he has tons of money because he's given all these free toys to review, and so he's just sitting on stacks of cash. Yeah, yeah. Dan won't say this, but you guys know this because you do this for a living, and I've got no dog in this race, so I'll say whatever I want to. But I've known Dan for going on almost 20 years, and I've seen him have to deal with people ragging on him about he just gets free toys, he just gets all this free stuff. Dan buys over 95%, if not more, of the stuff that he reviews out of his own pocket that he pays for. He's not getting sent a bunch of free stuff. And when he gets it, he says, hey, I got this from somebody. Yep. So if he's not saying that, he paid for it. So, you know, Dan doesn't have a ton of cash sitting around to go buy a ton of books to take around a convention. So you want to have a chance of seeing Dan at a show and picking up a book from him, you're better off buying it now and bringing it with you. So
there you go.
Okay.
Buy the books, folks. Also, yeah.
Sorry, Dan. I didn't mean to give away your secrets that you're not rich, but you know.
No, how dare you? Now
I know.
Dan
I'm sorry.
The entire illusion has been shattered.
He's just partially wealthy, you know.
Yeah.
Wealthy enough to buy all these toys.
His kids don't eat very often, unfortunately, but you know he has to make sacrifices where he has to. So.
Look,
they understand.
I mean, there's a snake lair that I have to buy, Val. You don't understand. Like
that's crazy. I mean, you do have to buy it. Is the thing.
Oh my goodness!
People are expecting you to do a review. You have to buy it. So.
The people that throw down the shill label are just well, they're whatever. They're just trying.
I mean, I know you guys have been hit with it too. It happens, but they're a very small portion of the people that love this hobby. And you meet when you go to conventions, you just meet so many wonderful, lovely people because that represents what the community and the collecting field is really like. So, yeah, like all these awesome people posting in the stream right now.
Yeah. Exactly. I love this. Classics for dinner again.
Jake, I forgot to mention now. One, that's a funny joke, but Accomplish Everything and I are beefing.
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to plus that in. I'm so sorry.
No, we can't plus him in because he was bad mouthing Turtles 3, the movie. So he is. Yeah,
Quip. You and I might be beefing then because I hate that.
We put that on one day when we were doing photography. Yeah. Remember, Val?
Really? That was the first time I saw it when we played it. I was like, this isn't that bad. So
people rag on it, and I don't understand why. It's a kids movie.
Here's the thing.
It's a kids movie.
It's a kids movie. It's the first movie I saw in theater. Because usually when you're a kid, it's like it's a movie. It's a movie. I like a movie. I'm not a critic. But that was the first movie that I went into, and I was like, I think that was a bad movie. I think that was my first.
Really?
Yeah, like as a kid, I don't know, it was like 10, I don't know what it was, but it was just like that wasn't very good. I like the other ones better, and that was like, that opinion or whatever. But I did love the soundtrack. I had it on tape, cassette tape, and Tarzan Boy,
Baltimore, come on.
And then that version of that come on, man, do that conga now. What's this? Where's that song?
Conga.
Anyway, conga beat. Conga. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anywho, no. Again, congrats. Oh, for After Dark patrons, come join us for actual nostalgia.
Nostalgia unbox.
Nice.
For After Dark. For our patrons, patreon.com/geekdadlife. Dan, we'll give you the final word tonight. What do you want to say?
Honestly, I just want to say thanks again. Like seriously. And it's not like just thanks to you guys here, but like also every single person who allowed me to come on their platform in the last 2 weeks to talk about this project that we're doing, and to all of the people out there that stepped up and decided that they trusted me enough to purchase one of these things. Like it really, really means the world to me that we were able to fund this project and that we're going to deliver this book to everybody. So I don't know. It blows me away. This community is so awesome. So thank you guys very much.
Well said. Oh, I forgot a couple super chats. I'm sorry. Gage, Dan, super excited, tied to Donnie collection. Now I want a Toys of DuckTales book. Probably thick.
Toys of That's not a very big book, but like
that's a leaflet. That's a pamphlet.
Stick it in the book. And then Video Power Gaming. This is Filmation's Geek Dad.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, agreed. Dan is a genuine good dude that makes awesome stuff. And now you can rest.
Only for a little bit. Then I got
not long.
I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, exactly. Take a break.
Now he's to deal with me hassling him on a regular
That's right.
basis.
Now it's gonna be
phone. He's like, oh, this guy,
all day, every day. Where's this? Where's that? We're missing this picture. Go get it.
Oh, love it. The collective, we love you, Dan and Val. Love this commitment with card. Dan rides off in the sunset with his handsome man action figure. Congrats on meeting.
May I toss in something else? I don't mean to be like ruining Dan's last word, because I think Dan already did it, but also thanks to everybody that's working with Dan and I on the books, from the guys in the restoration team to Eric Marshall with the layout to Robert Sutton. And I believe it was Jason who did the photography on it. I mean, John Coleman for all his help and all the people that's come in our house. I mean, there's a ton of people that have been involved in helping out. As much as I'd love to take all the credit, even for Dan's writing, I can't do it. So sorry.
Yeah, it's community effort. That's what I always say. It's a community effort. I could not do this without so many other people. So yes, huge thank you.
Awesome. Well said. All right, everybody. For patrons to see after dark, Dan, Val, get to work. Go get these books out there.
You're at it.
Until then, we'll see you all next time. Hasta luego. And
bye, guys.